Gearbox, you really pulled it off this time. Yes, okay Blizzard, Overwatch is cool too. Jeez, you don't have to be so pushy about it. Let's recap here. It's last summer. I just got a new issue of Game Informer, and on the front is a brand new game called Battleborn. I was still on the massive hype train for Arkham Knight, so I kind of ignored it. Then one day I actually sat down and read the article for Battleborn and I was hooked. Now let's fast forward to, well, now, when I actually have Battleborn. When I first started playing Battleborn, I was a little skeptical, and by a little skeptical, I mean barely skeptical, because I was stoked. But I'm sure many other people were very skeptical of the game as well. I mean, it was a brand new franchise for Gearbox, so they could have easily screwed it up. I mean, how badly could an FPS game with space elves go? I take back that last comment. But I'm just gonna say this straight out, and I'm very glad to say this. We should not have been worried. As per usual, let's take a look at the story of Battleborn. Basically, there was this ancient civilization who
carved an idea into a stone. And this, of course, meant it was important.
Thank you. The civilization prophesied that there would be a dark power led by the betrayer Rendane that would devour all of the stars in the universe except one. All of the factions and races in the universe would be driven to this last star to protect it and stop the force of darkness. However, the heroes will either group together to fight the darkness, or they will fight each other for the last star. In other words, they will fight together or die alone. The valiant heroes would be called the Battleborn. Then the game shows a large cutscene about the fighting force against the darkness fighting Rendane's evil forces. One of the things I didn't see coming when I first played this game were the animated cutscenes, and they're really well animated at that. Sadly, only the cutscenes before and after the actual missions are animated. The ones in the actual missions are in the same style of the gameplay. Anyways, back to the story. You then start the prologue mission in which the Battleborn are invading Rendane's fortress, as shown by the animated cutscene. Apparently, Rendane's second-in-command has revolted and is sabotaging her higher-up. Their goal is to find her and get her away from Rendane's base, which you do. After completing this prologue/tutorial mission, we can finally be formally acquainted with Diandi, Rendane's second-in-command, who is probably going to be my main for multiplayer. Those fan blades are godlike. Gameplay-wise, as any other first-person shooter is, this game is very fast-paced, but there are also some other things here that make the game even more crazy. Each character has 2 special attacks and a very powerful ultimate move. For example, the character Wrath has an X-slash and a smash attack for his special moves, and his ultimate is turning into an attack helicopter. I kid you not. See the resemblance? And one could argue, Tomshark, most FPS games have special moves and attacks. What even? It's cooler in Battleborn, okay? Gravity spikes have nothing on this crap. And what also makes the special moves fun are all of the characters behind them. We have Eldred Warriors, we have Robot Assassins, and we have Imperial Soldiers. Some characters are really cool, and others are so insane that we can't help but love them. You know, I'd love to play as Diandi, but I have to play the story missions first. I'm actually very interested to play the rest of the story missions because I played the first mission, and I've played the prologue 3 times for recording purposes, so I'm excited to see what happens next. One thing I forgot to mention, this game is really funny. I mean, sometimes the game is very serious and everybody is like, ugh, the darkness is going to swallow the last star. We must save it. And then there's also parts of the game like this.
Let's fly! Oh, wait, I should...
Defective units. How sloppy. Were I still in charge of minion robotics, I'd have someone's ass for this.
That should handle the field. Let's press on, pissed off Eldred.
Suck it, Rendane!
And although I love the campaign, I really enjoy the multiplayer matches. There are 3 modes to enter. There's a capture the point mode, there's one other mode that I haven't looked at yet, then there's what I basically call the MOBA mode. You move along lanes and destroy sentries. The one thing that really made me think this was MOBA-like was that each match is 30 minutes long. The first-person shooter gameplay mixed with the MOBA-style gameplay is a very interesting yet refreshing take on both genres. I can't wait to see how the community for this game evolves in the upcoming months. And that was Battleborn. I cannot wait to see this game's campaign through to the end, and I'm really excited to see how good people can actually get at this game. And I know that in the upcoming months, people are going to be playing mostly Overwatch, but I'm going to be playing Battleborn instead. Overwatch is cool, but I like Battleborn better. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next video. And now, it's time to be a badass. It says it on the back of the game. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then liking it is pretty cool of you. And if you really liked the video and you want to see more content from me later on, then subscribe to see what's coming up in the future. And in the comments, if you feel so obliged, write what you prefer, Overwatch or Battleborn. Click the annotations to the left to watch my past videos, and to watch my next video, considering it's out by the time you see this one, then just hit the annotation to the right. Yet again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next video. See ya! You know what? Forget D'Andy. I love Marquis. He's a robot assassin with a sniper rifle and a little, like, Derringer from Fistful of Frags. And he's epic, okay? And you don't even need to complete all of the story missions to get to him. You just have to beat the prologue, which I beat like 3 times, so I should have like 3 of them by now. And he's cooler, okay? I'm pretty sure he's my main. Already. Done.